So what you're going to need, towel underneath your cup for sure. I spray and painted a dark color because I'm going to be using the dragon scales, which is going to be awesome. And I think I'm going to show you what it looks like with glitter on it on top of the bubbly cup. So you're going to need your UV resin. I have a little bit left in this one. Found it on Amazon. Miracle Lou UV resin, curing epoxy resin. Usually get the hard one. And then for backup, I have this UV resin clear, also hard type. You're going to need a cup with soap. Now the mixture on this, I've done a few times, but the best one I found out that gives you the most bubbles is probably you fill a small cup up with like a third Dawn dish soap. That's the best. And then the rest, 2/3 cup water. And that's your mixture. So definitely make sure you have towels underneath though. Can you guys see me okay? I don't understand how people do this, watch themselves and film at the same time. All right, so take your UV resin, squirt it in your cup. Make sure that your cup is primed and prepped. After you spray paint your cup, don't touch it with your oily hands. That's the biggest part. Because your UV resin definitely won't stick. Or it'll just come off easily. I hate being nervous. I don't drink, so I used to drink. This could definitely make me start drinking again. But no, I don't want to do that. Wish I could zoom in. Can you zoom in when you do this? So get it to whatever consistency you want. A little goes a long way, as they all say. Don't be nervous, it's just 500 people watching. I haven't done this on purple yet with this color. When my husband made this craft desk, he used all the black spray paint and I didn't know it. So yeah, hopefully this looks good on dark purple. All right, so you take your UV resin so you don't waste it, just paint it on. You want to do it in sections, okay? I don't care if I get it over the lip because all I do is take an X-Acto knife and wipe it off or cut it off after it cures. Just be careful. It will fall down the side of your cup. If it does fall down the side of your cup, don't worry, just wipe it off with your wipey and just make sure that you don't get your light on it so it gets hardened. But just work in sections. Now, the thicker you do this, I don't know. I like it thin, preference really. And I just work in strip sections. The problem with it being thick is that it runs down the side. Just save lives. You're saving lives right now. That's why we're not drinking. You're saving lives. Okay. Take your bubble mixture. Make sure this little cup gets out of the way. You don't want to harden this when you go to cure it. You don't want to harden your mixture. See, mine's already dripping down the side. That's okay. Put this out of the way. Take your bubbles. Do your cup on the side. Don't do it over your cup because you don't want to get a bunch of water on it. You just blow your bubbles. plop it on there. Make sure it covers all of it. Okay, so I like big bubbles. The reason why, the bigger your bubbles, the bigger your spots are going to be. Then you take your UV light, or you can put it underneath your nail lamp. You just put your light on it and hold it there, or put it under your light. I actually have a nail light. I need to find it in one of my boxes. Nail light that you can hold over this whole entire thing so it can all cure at once, which is nice. You just gotta hurry because it pops. But even if it does pop, it's still gonna leave these little indentations on your cup. But a flashlight definitely takes a lot longer. And it'll go through your bubbles. Okay. Then, after you get it all cured, you want to do the whole entire cup first. After you cure the entire cup, you rinse it off. Okay, so the bigger the bubbles, the bigger the circles. I like the bigger bubbles. This would be cool on one of those, what are they, dinosaur cups, motherhood cups. That would be pretty sweet. So after it hardens, it has this kind of greasy film on it. You want to rinse it off after it's done, after you're done with the entire cup. So if you want sparkles on it or glitter, you're going to want to epoxy your cup. See, and this is the side, so I didn't even get the UV light on this side, so you can just technically wipe it off with your wipey or alcohol, probably alcohol. Okay, then you work in your next section. What did you say, Michelle? Oh, the motherhood cup? Yeah. That's why I always repeat myself when I type things out to you, because when you're talking, like when I'm talking to you, I'll answer a question you ask like 5 minutes after the fact, and you're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, that was like 20 questions ago. Whoops. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker down here and show you what it looks like. This was a really thin coat. This is a really thin coat that I did over here, but I'm going to try a thicker coat just to show you what it looks like. I mean, these can actually turn out really cool looking. And I'll show you after I do this strip, the other things you can do it on, and they look really cool. So get your mixture out of the way, get your bubbles. I don't want all these little ones. Maybe I'll do a few big ones and then little ones at the bottom. I think I blew too hard. All right, you get your UV light. Oh, it went out of focus. That sucks. Clorox bleach cup. I mean, it's time consuming, I guess, but what cup isn't? I say blow too hard and Chad comes on. He's like, what? Blow? You watch, my husband's going to come walking up here in a minute. Boys. You're welcome, Tanya. Okay, then you check it. So even with the thicker coat, that actually looks pretty cool too. Can y'all see that close? A little bit closer. See if I can focus. There you go. There's the thinner side. And then the thicker side. It's kind of a glare, huh? Okay. So you just keep going around, obviously. When you're done, you do one clear coat on top. Oh, I was going to do glitter, huh? I'm sorry. Let me show you a glitter one really fast. I'll just do a section. All right, so if you want to add your glitter, you put your stuff on. And this is actually really cool. Oh, a white cup? That would be awesome. A white cup with like even gold flakes in it. Okay, so if you do glitter, you put your stuff on. I'm going to put some dragon's breath on here. And I'm just going to sprinkle it like so. Oh my gosh, this stuff gets everywhere. Holy crap. It is not focused, huh? That better focus. Blow your bubbles. Put it on. UV light it. What's cool about the glitter too is that it doesn't even come off when you put the after you put the UV light on it. Those are like 20 seconds, probably not long enough. And then the glitter just sticks on there. Do a clear coat over it. That would look pretty cool too. Okay, so that's how you do that. And the glitter stays on there. It's not fully cured, that's why it's like getting soaked. But once you rinse it, this white stuff will come off too. And but yeah, that would be a very, very cool cup to do. So you would epoxy it obviously after that with a clear coat, then put your decal or logo or whatever on it. And then there you have that. You can also do it on glass, which is what I did it on. I would put another, this is also dragon scales and dragon's breath glitter. And yeah, it'll stick to the glass. You just have to make sure you do a clear coat over the top of it. But you can do it on your wine glasses. That would look pretty cool. Any questions? And you can do it on top of your molds, like your geo mold. You could probably do, and what's cool about this is you have so much control with it. You can go up to the line, you can paint it on thin, you can stop at the very bottom. Like, I love this. Doing this is so much better than doing regular cups. But yeah, it's like doing a wine glass. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I've done a few of these and I've screwed up a lot, but the main point is you want to make sure you have enough soap in your cup. If you don't, you're going to be blowing bubbles all night trying to get bubbles on your cup. Okay. Anybody have any questions? I'm going to finish this cup. You're welcome, Tina. All right. It is so easy. It's so easy. Like, this is probably the easiest cup you'll ever do. All right, guys, I'm going to go get me some fattening donuts. Bye.